Have you got enough candles for Mom's cake?
I don't think your mum wants all the candles on the cake.
Do you still have off next weekend?
They called me in. Your mates will still be around.
Right.
So what'd you get your mum for her birthday?
It's a secret.
Ah, can't tell, eh? Comes naturally enough, I suppose.
Look what's working the park today.
Oh, now isn't that just the picture?
Someone's in for some leftover holiday cheer.
Oh, Nick, a free.
I say no.
Well, you want proof? Let's see what we can do here. Get out of the way, boy. La 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 la. Here we go. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, show's over. Oh, Big Red, there he is, right on time.
Too bad, folks. Have to wait for the next one.
Sorry, pal. You can't park there.
Get the plate, Mike. We'll post him a present.
It's all mucked up. I can't read it.
Bollocks to that. Calling a patrol. Get a snap of their faces at least.
Can't see their faces. Bloody hell.
Patrol 5. 2 armed men in the northwest corner of the pod. Looks like robbery. Approach with extreme care.
He's not robbing him, Tom. He's taking the boy. It's a kidnapping. Jack, get out there!
Mr. Quinn? I'll need to speak with you. In private, sir.
Of course. Gentlemen, if you'll excuse us for a moment. Yes. And if you'll be kind enough to remove that chair.
Right away.
It's all right, Carl. I know this transition is difficult for you, but the president has spoken. There were just too many intelligence failures on Pierce's watch. So, what's old is new again. Don't worry, Carl. I'm just here temporarily. Help guide the ship until they find a new replacement. What do you think of Mauve for the sofa?
Sir, Colonel Martin Townsend is on the intelligence staff at the Ministry of Defense. His son was kidnapped today.
Nice suit.
He's worked on several key U.S.-UK defense initiatives.
Where's Townsend now?
He's at home, sir. He went there right after the kidnapping.
And he doesn't know that anyone else knows.
No, sir. When Scotland Yard ran background, they found out that he was British intelligence. They passed this along to them. They kept it quiet. Now, Townsend's not wealthy, sir. The only thing he would have of value to a kidnapper would be military secrets, Great Britain's and ours. Sir, it's been 6 hours since his son was abducted. He still hasn't reported him missing.
Well, then I suggest you get on a plane immediately.
Me?
Well, I can't go myself.
Sir, we have plenty of other people. Now, I've already spoken to the COS in London.
I don't know him. If I'm going to make positive changes around here, I'm going to need the support of the people I have a history with.
Yes, but, sir,
You know,
I'm
you
not...
can take that Callan fellow with you if you like. But I want you there as my personal representative.
That may be a very tall order, sir.
Yes, it is.
he been like this all day?
Afraid so.
With his son kidnapped.
Business as usual since he arrived at his office this morning.
Hasn't contacted his soul.
I think this guy's a part of the kidnapping.
We think what you think. Someone who wants our secrets took the boy and warned Townsend to keep quiet.
How close is he to his son?
Very. By British standards.
This is camera 1, where they rounded the fountain. And this, well, she certainly wasn't shy.
Well, this is where the operator got distracted. Jennifer, would you give us the other camera?
This camera just happened to record the kidnapping?
After IRA terrorist bombs in the early 90s, we installed cameras all over the country. There's 2 million of them.
2,000,001, counting the camera we installed in Townsend's office last night.
What's he looking at?
Documents he accessed this morning, all low classification. Procurement specifications, departmental budgets.
Well, how do we know the kidnappers aren't demanding money? Do they know this guy doesn't have any?
Well, we can't be sure, can we? And that's why you're here, protecting American interests.
We have substantial secrets at risk. We were invited in at the
highest level, yes, I know. Far be it from MI5 to solve this ourselves.
What kind of surveillance is he under now?
Cameras outside his home, acoustic monitors there and at his office, clandestine tail wherever he goes.
Telephones?
Tapped, his computer too.
Has he made any calls?
Nothing out today, but Mrs. Townsend's phoned in 3 times. Jennifer?
Excuse me.
It was bound to happen.
Jerry.
Bloody job!
Let me do my job. I'll get him back.
He's 11 years old. I'm calling the police.
No. They said they'd hurt him. We can't. They said...
We have to do something.
We will. I am. I've got to go.
Martin! Martin!
That was the most recent.
Anything yet?
I'm having trouble with the stockings. I've run what I've got through Face ID. So far, no hits.
This may be of value.
License plate of the car. Just running it through a filter to clean it up. There you go.
Matt, license number on the car. G26.
CEB9.
Yeah, how
British
did you...
have that same program.
All right. We can't clear up the kidnappers' faces, but we've managed to enhance the video. I can give you a description based on what I can make out. First one's 5'8", medium build, sandy blonde hair.
Brown eyes, small scar on his face.
Other one's 6 feet thin, weighs maybe around...
170 maybe, gray hair, brown eyes.
Yeah, British have that program too?
No. They got something better.
Driver and vehicle have the number plate registered to a dentist in Hillingdon. He reported the truck stolen 2 days ago.
Anything on these guys?
Michael Statham, David Stamper. Bank card theft, forced entry, simple assault.
Well, unless it was a kidnapped suicide, these guys were working for someone.
We decided to retire them.
What do we know about the boy?
Why?
He may have some information, could be valuable to the kidnappers.
He's 11 years old, Mr. Reese.
Well, my son was 11 once. I think he knew more about his parents than we knew about ourselves.
We also need the intel that the colonel's had access to.
I gave it to you.
Not just this morning. The last 6 months.
In all due respect, Senator, I must tell you that I am appalled that you would make a suggestion we would ignore...
Mr. Quinn, I'm Jackson Hazley.
I know who you are.
Carl Reese called. He asked me to bring you what Colonel Townsend has been working on.
I understand Pierce made you his national intelligence officer.
That's right.
How are you finding the job?
Challenging.
I can imagine. There's gonna be a lot of changes around here, Mr. Hazley. Are you willing to roll with the punches?
I guess it depends on where the punches land.
Allied targets in Baghdad, suspected chemicals, weapons, plants in Al Nazariya, vulnerabilities in the no-fly zone.
Basically, the colonel's been working on our entire tentative war plan against Iraq.
So, the Iraqi intelligence kidnaps his boy. But how would they know he had access to this?
I think I'd like to explore the colonel's background a little further.
I think that's a very good idea, Mr. Hazley.
Townsend was awarded the South Atlantic Medal in the Falklands War.
Follow me, sir. Adjunct professor of military studies at Woods University. Light brown turtleneck sweaters, but the wool makes him itch. It doesn't say that.
Sir, with the United Nations Special Commission on Weapons Disarmament. Weapons inspector in southern Iraq, 1997.
Sir, this was taken by a surveillance camera near the exit where the dead kidnappers were found. MI5 cross-referenced these photos with immigration. Found a match.
You have the passports?
Kuwaitis. Forged?
Genuine. Just not for these two. When Iraq invaded Kuwait, Hussein's soldiers killed civilians, took their passports. Iraqi intelligence has been using them ever since, emptying out the dead owners' bank accounts, carrying out terrorism in their name. Their families don't even know if they're dead or alive.
So they are Iraqis?
I'm afraid so.
Carla? What are you doing sitting on the floor? My name is Bob.
No, it isn't.
Please. Sit here. We brought you some food. Please. Your father has been very helpful to us in the past. I'm sure he won't disappoint us now.
How do you know my father?
We worked together for many years.
My father works for England.
Of course he does. Do you like fish and chips?
No.
No. What English boy does not like fish and chips?
This one.
What's going on, Martin?
He's all right, Jerry.
How do you know?
I know.
Who's got my son?
We're going to talk to him tonight. Tell him that we know his son was kidnapped, that we know he's in a tough spot, that we want to assist him, and that we want him to assist us. If the Iraqis want information badly enough to steal a man's child for it, this department thinks we should accommodate them.
Excuse me? You want Townsend to hand over fake documents, disinformation?
It's a perfect opportunity. The other side doesn't even know we know about this.
Well, what if Townsend doesn't want to help us?
He's not going to have a choice.
We're talking about his son. If the Iraqis see through this, the boy's dead.
Well, that may be a foregone conclusion.
If you're good, I will come back and tell you a bedtime story.
Sod off.
I didn't know you had a son.
He hasn't been around much since the divorce. My ex-wife is not exactly a big fan of what I do.
Why not?
Because I work too much, put myself in danger, put the family in danger. She just took him.
Well, maybe when he's older.
He is old.
You expecting a call, Carl?
I haven't heard from Quinn since we've been here.
So?
Quinn's an operator. He's very political. He always has been.
So?
He's only supposed to be here as acting director.
You think he wants the job back permanently?
I think in his head, he never lost it. Colonel Townsend served as United Nations weapons inspector in Iraq after the Gulf War. A lot of the inspectors were reporting to either us or British intelligence.
That us would be me, Mr. Hazley.
Right. A lot of the inspection teams planted bugs at the sites they visited, many of which were compromised. These are the locations Colonel Townsend visited as a weapons inspector. Half the compromised locations. I reviewed the colonel's dossier. Apparently, the British were afraid that the Iraqis had pegged him as intelligence, so they sent him into Iraq a second time, this time under an alias. And these are the sites he visited on that tour.
Maybe Pierce made a couple of good decisions after all.
He was really in bed with the Iraqis. Why did they take his son?
Maybe the colonel had a change of heart, got loyal, got scared.
Well, whatever the case, we can't ask him to pass fake secrets now. He can't be trusted.
So we don't tell him. The plan still works.
Exchange the real secrets for disinformation, let Townsend do the job.
Without telling him or the Iraqis.
Why not?
All we have to do is find out where and when he's supposed to make the drop and get in the middle, somehow make a switch. I don't need your approval, Mr. Reese, but I would welcome your support.
Let's just not forget about the boy.
These are the plans for an Allied invasion of Iraq. We're giving them to the enemy.
Now that's a good idea.
Fake plans. You have to make them look real.
You know, I'll have to see the real ones.
Agreed.
Where did you get these?
From Mr. Quinn. I've known him for a long time. He's an artist, a painter. He's going to love you.
Townsend's making contact with the Iraqis.
Jen, cue the audio.
Packrat, amp up your laser mic.
Yes. I'm here, aren't I?
Can't hear the kidnap.
It's a mobile phone. We have the number. Tapping in now.
I want to talk to my son.
This is it.
He is fine. He is watching television.
Put him on the phone, now.
Dad? Dad, where are you?
Connor, are you all right?
I
Are you all right, son?
want to come home, Dad.
I know. We'll get you home, I promise.
Dad! Dad!
Connor?
Make the delivery Wednesday. Your instructions are ready for pickup at the Castle and Crown Pub in Earl's Court. Very good. If your father is good too, you will be home soon. You really should eat.
I'm still not hungry,
Okay?
but I would like some water. What stories do you know?
Excuse me?
You said you knew bedtime stories. I'd like to hear one.
All right. Do you know the story of the young prince?
Are you going to tell it from over there?
Okay. Once there was a young prince. Let's hope your father is not as stupid as you.
Here, Joe. I've got something for you here.
Gin and tonic, please.
Here they go.
No, thank you. It
Oh,
doesn't
come
really
on,
work.
it does. Put it down right like that. Yeah, sorry, fun. What are you doing? Looks good, eh?
Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to. I just picked up a map. Got any paper?
You're gonna draw an entire map from memory.
Do you think I got this job because of my bra size? Give me your wallet.
What for?
Wallet. Ah. £53. 4 American $5 bills. Visa card under the name Mark Calvin. Virginia driver's license, same name, number 4681604. Awful photo. ATM withdrawal slip. Your balance is $2,011. Oh, and a Fairfax County Library card. Expired.
Just draw the map.
The drop site's Hyde Park, near Temple Lodge.
How does she do that?
Diet and exercise?
We traced the mobile number Townsend called from the phone box. Purchased yesterday.
This number was assigned yesterday.
That's right.
So they communicated the number to him since then.
He's under constant surveillance. We've tapped his phone, we've bugged his office. Hell, we even deliver his newspaper.
Somewhere in this paper, ladies and gentlemen, is the phone number written on this board, and our job is to find it.
Why?
Because our people want to know how the kidnappers communicated with Townsend, so we can impersonate the kidnappers and communicate the same way. I want every line checked, every page, classifieds, personal.
Anyone finds a Chippendale hutch in good condition, see me privately.
We need to get to the man so we can get to the boy.
Do you know how many British citizens have sex in public places?
What are these?
Various sightings of the Iraqi's car, but I cannot track it past West Kensington. How's it going with the cell phone numbers?
Needle in a haystack.
2 needles in a haystack. Hey, do we know where that cell phone was bought?
Our people are almost done with the documents.
We still have to send our bogus message to the colonel. Have your people figured out how to do that?
Not yet, but your people are welcome to pitch in.
Gentlemen, Mrs. Townsend just walked into Charing Cross Police Station to report her son kidnapped.
Anything. We have anything.
Maybe.
Where?
Obituary section. Howard Morrison, beloved husband and uncle, tireless advocate for handicapped children. Look at the numbers.
Left this earth after 80 years. In Central London services, Tuesday evening, 4 p.m. Chiswick Funeral Home, 36715 Queens Road, Northwest 1, 804-367-151.
Hey!
I don't have time, Lex.
Okay, but I found the kid. Oh, not the kid exactly. The Iraqi's car in a street in Wembley. 3 blocks from the cell phone store.
She's very distraught. Clearly not involved.
Just talk to Hazley. They figured out how the Iraqis communicate with Townsend.
Good. And we can put our plan into action. Make him think we're the Iraqis.
They also found the kidnapper's car. You should send in a team, search the neighborhood. And we're retasking a thermal imagery satellite overhead.
Might scare them off.
It might save the boy.
What are you going to tell Mrs. Townsend?
That I'm from Scotland Yard, that we'll do everything we can.
She deserves better than another lie. Mrs. Townsend,
Yes? Who are you?
I want to talk to you about your son.
I've been waiting here for 45 minutes. The police won't even talk to me. They just told me to be patient. And then they send you in here. Who are you? You're American.
I'm sorry. The authorities are investigating.
No,
They've made
no,
some
no, no.
progress.
Please don't give me that. Just tell me what happened to my son and what you are doing here.
He's safe.
How do you know? How do you know anything? I need the truth.
Mrs. Townsend, whatever it
He's
takes
a
you.
boy. He's a little boy. Sorry. Do you have a child? Do you know anything about being a father? You have no right. You have no right to come here and treat me this way.
All right, Connor. Rise and shine. We brought you some
Nice
breakfast.
picture. Your American technology is really coming along.
Do you play football?
Yes.
And you like to watch football, don't you?
You can do that voice?
Basara accent. It's a little broad.
Watching a football game?
I can do it.
Good game, football. Let's hope
Where
you
are
get
they?
to enjoy it.
Wellingham Crescent.
Your team in position?
Sounds like the boy's in trouble. We can be in 2 minutes.
2 minutes may be too long.
No rescue team is infallible, Mr. Reese. The boy could be killed even if we go in now.
Beloved husband and uncle?
That's what the other ad said. We found 3 in back issues.
Hobbies?
Your choice, they vary.
Enthusiastic gardener and philatelist.
Philatelist.
My favorite uncle collected stamps.
The paper goes to press in half an hour with or without us.
Lex? Right, here's the cell phone we need Townsend to call. 661-269-077.
Passed from this world on the 6th of December. Longtime resident of 6126. Harridge Lane. Survived by his mother, Lorraine, 90. And 7 nieces and 7 nephews.
Right.
I never got to finish that bedtime story.
I don't care about your damn story. I want to go home.
Connor, I'm afraid.
Not all.
I think the boy can take care of himself.
I don't want
Yes,
your food.
thank
I
you.
don't want your stories. Get out of here. Get
The obituary made the Times deadline. The Colonel will see it in the morning and call us.
We should get some sleep.
I want to talk to my dad. I miss my friends.
I'll stay here. I'll keep an ear out.
That's not necessary. We have people
It's
who can do
okay.
it.
Are you sure we'll be able to sell ourselves as the kidnappers when he calls us?
Jennifer, do you have enough?
Just about.
I want to talk to my dad. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to talk to my dad. Dad, Dad. Dad, I want to go home.
Connor?
He can go home, Colonel. If you do just what we tell you.
You'll have what you want tomorrow afternoon.
Good. A slight change. A different drop-off location. Instead of the Temple Lodge, you will leave the documents in a dustbin in Brownfield Passage off Tower Road.
Sir? Sir, you have a phone call, Mr. Reese.
Carl?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
That'll be all, Miss Yamada.
Sir, I've been trying to reach you all week.
Have you?
Have you seen my reports?
Of course. Mr. Hazley has kept me firmly in the loop.
Then you know what our plan is.
Absolutely. And I support you 100%.
Sir, is everything okay there, sir?
Here? What do you mean?
I mean, is everyone being supportive?
Oh, yes. In fact, Ms. Yamato was most gracious when I told her she'd be retiring. Godspeed, Carl. Bring me back some toffee.
Do you know where you're going?
Temple Lodge with the fake secrets while Townsend drops off the real ones at Brownfield Passage.
You'll have to get the walk right.
It's military, stiff.
British?
Townsend has a slight limp, right leg, injured in the Falklands. Sit. Roll up your trousers. Not that one. The one you injured in the war.
That's supposed to make me limp?
It's supposed to remind you to limp.
That's Jennifer. She's about to enter Brownfield Passage.
She'll delay Townsend, so Callan can walk out free and clear and get picked up by Iraqi surveillance as the genuine colonel.
He's almost there. God, who's watching him?
I don't see any Iraqi.
Go! Excuse me, I'm trying.
Stop! You there!
Your game is over.
Where is he? What the hell's going on in there?
You're CIA. If you walk out of here like that, they will kill my son.
Not if we do this right. We know you're a traitor, sir, and this is a chance for you to do the right thing.
I am doing the right thing. I'm going out there. And if you follow me, I promise I will kill you.
That's Townsend. Townsend?
What?
Townsend knows. He's out there with the real secrets. He's got a gun.
Matt, don't go after him. If whoever's watching
He
sees the
must
two
be
of you...
stopped. I'm calling this off.
No,
now.
no. If you grab Townsend now, they'll kill that boy.
Well, let him make the drop, but Jennifer picks up the papers.
No, that won't save Townsend's son.
It might. They don't know who she is. And then I'll send in the rescue team.
That's still risky. You said so yourself.
What do you want to do? You want to give the Iraqis what they want and pray they release the boy?
Excuse me, sir. Townsend's nearing Temple Lodge.
Stay with him.
Wait a minute. I know her. I know her. Reverse your auxiliary tape. Red jacket, that's the woman who was in the park the other day. Give us 2 minutes before you call in your troops. Matt, don't move. I'm coming to you.
Man, lose that overcoat. Give me the papers. Are you going out there?
We both are. I think I know who's been watching for the Iraqis.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Could you tell me how to get to Buckingham Palace?
Sod off.
Sir?
Get away from me. They're watching.
Sir, you know who I am.
My wife told me she went to the police station, was interviewed by a mysterious American.
I was trying to help her and you.
Go back to Park Lane and turn left. Leave me alone.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Sir, I'm sorry. What about the British Museum?
All right. Now, you're gonna give me those documents and take these fake ones from me, or I'll blow both of our covers.
They will kill my boy.
You may kill him anyway. Now, we're gonna make the trade at that gazebo up ahead. And then you're gonna take the fake documents to the Temple Lodge. All right. I'm not giving you any choice.
Hi. Still celebrating the holidays?
No.
No? I like your boots.
Good for you. Just move on.
Yeah, I'm in from out of town. How much you go for? 50 pounds?
I told you to move on.
100?
I'm not interested.
Oh, come on. In that outfit, hey, if you're looking for the Yule log. Come on. I'm not a bad guy. Maybe next Christmas.
Townsend's briefcase, he made the drop. Is he dead?
He's fine. Any problems?
I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
The man was bothering me.
A man?
I think he was a tourist. I'm sure everything's fine.
How long can they look at those papers before they're convinced?
As long as they want. We pulled the rescue team back. We're playing this one my way.
The Iraqis got the fakes. Carl did that.
He also nearly ruined our entire operation.
This is it.
What are they doing?
Leaving the house? You want to pick up the boy?
We'll pick him up. Wait for the Iraqis to clear the neighborhood, then have our people move in. And tell the parents they can collect the boy at the police station. We'll want to ask them all questions.
You ever speak to your ex, Carl?
No, not to her or my son.
I work for this agency. They're pretty good at tracking people down.
their phone number.
I'm not sure they even want to speak to me now. 8 years ago, I made a choice between my son and my job. I chose my job. I did it again today.
You made the right decision.
For the country, maybe.
And for the boy. He's safe. What's your son's name?
Carl. It was his mother's decision. He's...
Gentlemen, I think you've been waiting for this.
Mom! Mom, I'm okay, Mom. Don't cry. Really, I'm fine. I know.
You both are.
What's gonna happen to him?
We'll leave him in the job for now, so the Iraqis don't suspect anything. A few months down the road, we'll arrest him for something else. Would you like to ask him any questions?
No.
Cheers. You sure?
Yeah.
Carl?
Mom.